there. So I am here to kind of explain my Titania build per request, as well as kind of share a little bit of my fashion frame. So this is my Titania Prime build. As you can see right over here, I was just told, the main thing with the Archon shards, I haven't even fully maxed it out, so I'm sure this could be, better. But the big thing was, just make sure that you have the an Amber shard on there. Get your ability strengths. That's the big thing, is making sure your ability strength is in there. Anything else, I was told it could just be random. Now, how true that is, I don't know. Like I said, I don't usually do builds that much, but this is definitely what I have. But I'll do quick fashion frame real quick so you guys can kind of see what I have for my Titania. As you can see, we have the Donan skin and helmet here. Obviously, it's going to give us the much sharper edges here that we have. The Noble Titania animation set. Attachments, I don't have any armor set on, but I do have the Heartbeat Ephemera. Always do an Ephemera, regardless of what it is. But for some reason, I really like the Heartbeat Ephemera on this frame. So that is why I have that. And then the Stardust Signa. I always make sure that my stuff matches, so I always copy my main colors. And then for the Cyandana, we are currently working with the Raelta Cyandana. I do have others that I can work with, but just a little sharper, adding some of those sharp lines. And again, copying the main color attachments. For the sigil, this is just my clan sigil, so if you check out my profile, you're going to see it is flipped upside down. It is gilded out, and like it is a little bit visible. You can see the yellow here, but that is basically what I'm wearing. And then, of course, the color scheme that you see here. Always, so with the energy, I have had this where the energy is just all yellow. It looks very sharp, very clean. With this color scheme, I just personally like having the purple-yellow combination, and that's why I added it there. So, do what you will with the energy, but yeah, that is my fashion frame there for Titania. Now on to the all-important build. So, as you can see, like I said, with the shards that we have here, I do have spaces for additional ones to make her, a little bit better. I just haven't gotten around to it. But this was the build that I was working with, and as you can see, I'm not even fully maxed out on all of these things. I am still working on it, so this is not even her final form. But as you can see, we do have the Arcane Pistolier, the Arcane Energize, and again, those are going to just give us some boosts, pistol headshot accuracy, and then energy pickups. And then the rest of these, we do have, obviously her Blitz here, everything else as you can. Like I said, even an Equilibrium is not done. I will need to do some more Forma on her at some point, just so I can, fully rank this out. And again, make her more powerful than she currently is, but she does quite a bit. I will note that her health is a bit lower for my tastes. I do find myself to be pretty squishy, but that's okay. Shield is a bit low, armor's a bit low. So just keep that in mind. You may be a little bit squishier in this form than you may be used to, but the all-important thing is just having that energy, especially because we're going to be using 4. The 4 ability is going to be our main thing, and the duration is also up there. But as I said, this is a Dex Pixia build specifically, so we're going to just dive right into that. This is not even its final form. So the big thing is, secondary Enervate was the main thing. Had to get that, absolutely. Just getting that critical chance hit, and it really helps. This was not actually the original build. The original build I have a screenshot of. I will probably pop it up here really quick. But this is what the stuff that I had available / was gifted. Thank you, Leech16. But yes, so this was the other this was the one that I was using specifically for what you guys saw in the previous video and what I was using for Plague Star this year. So really nice build. Definitely doing some damage in there, moving very quickly. You are gonna be speed. You are going to be moving like lightning. It's wonderful. Beware if you have a Volta. If you get some speed boost on your team, you're going to be going a little fast, but it's fun. But yeah, so that is my build for my Titania. Like I said, I'm not a huge build person. That's not my thing. If you do want some amazing builds, I know Leech16, shout out to him for a lot of stuff on here. He does a lot of trying to maximize everything with frames. So if you want some really, really good builds, I suggest going to check out some of his stuff. But yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to see, I know in future at some point I will be working on my Wisp Prime. I know my current Wisp is, not quite up to the proper standards. I definitely need to refix her and do some strength stuff in her. And my Wukong, we'll get there eventually. It's fine. But if you guys have any other questions, please let me know. And I'm happy to share whatever information and knowledge I have with you guys. So thank you again so much for your question. Hopefully this answers it. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.